Hello everyone, as I promised before, I'm going to make a video on how to rewrap the side. Um, this is the um, normal black finish side. We took away all the rust. We put a new uh, coating of black, and then we cover it with a little bit of sealant, clear sealant. So it's a little bit slippery, so we're gonna have to be careful. So okay, so in order to start rewrapping your side, first of all, if you took off the wrapping, you have to make sure that you clean your side, especially this area where the hemo or the cord is located. This is where the amount of rust is the most dangerous because it starts building up and you don't see it. If you see it around this area, you can polish it up, you can clean it, but the most dangerous part is around this area right here, this one, making a close up right there, and around this area. So once you clean it up, once you put it very nicely in the coating and you allow to it to dry for the longest time possible, then you're going to have to acquire or get the following things. So foremost, and the most important thing, of course, your pair of side. Then choose the color. This is paracord purple color. You can get any color you want. You can get any length you want. I would recommend getting the 2 millimeter one. The 3 millimeter is also acceptable, but other than that, it's going to be very fat and it's going to be very thick. And the point of this subadome, oh, well, it's not subadome, sukadome, this part right here, the kachira, is to don't let the side slide off your fingers, your grip. So this has to be a little bit wider than the grip here, the suka, the nigiri part. So if this is very thick, all of this is very thick, it's going to be very easy. It's going to be very easy to slide out. So the thinner you can get, the better. So again, paracord 2 millimeters. I would recommend getting 5 meters. For our American friends out there, 5 meters is about, I don't know, 10 freedoms. Well, I don't know. Usually, I think, what, 2 meters is 6 feet. So I would recommend around 12 feet for both of them. So is around 5 meters for both of them. So I'm going to also teach you how to know how to count. So this one. Other thing that is very important, crazy glue, Gorilla super glue or whatever, is very important to put here if it's very slippery, if it's a chrome or a stainless steel side, then you have to put a little bit of super glue to avoid the hemo to roll and get loose. So this is also very important. Electrical tape, tape for boxes. The thinnest one you can get is very important. And if you cannot find any of these and you happen to have a double side tape, you can also put double side tape so it will stay in the grip. I don't recommend using the strong double side tape because, again, it will become very thick and you won't be able to grip it. properly. But whatever you have in your hands. After that, a multi-tool, pliers, knife, cutters, whatever. This is very handy also. A lighter is very important to have a lighter. I will explain why later, but it's very important to have a lighter. And of course, your ever trusty tape. And I have this type of hemo that I've used before. I don't know where I got this. I got this as a present from Heather Bennett. Shout out to Heather. I got this from her, and it's very good. Also, this purple one, I got it from her. So it's very good paracord. In Japan, it's kind of difficult to find it, but Amazon, sometimes you will get like a lot of it. Good price though, but it will go to waste. Anyway, so let's get started. So first things first, let's get cooking. So what do we do first? In my case, I'm going to open this and again, it's very important to have this kind of, I don't know if you can see it there. It's very important to have this kind of cord because it's very thin, very durable, and I like it. It's very good. Now, we're going to open this tape, and I'm already getting a lot of trash. So, first, I don't know if the camera can see, but I'm going to get this untangled. Okay, and we're going to find one of these. Okay, now let me see if you can see. Okay, so from my thumb and my index, I'm going to put it like this, all the way from my shoulder, like this. I don't know what length is this, 1 meter, 1 feet, 1 foot, 2 feet, I don't know, but we're going to count 1, we're going to count 2, and we're going to count 3. And this is for one side. So again, it's about 2.5 meters, I don't know, 8 feet or 10 freedoms, I don't know. So after that, I let it loose and then I count again. 1, 2, and 3. And exactly right here, we're going to cut. Now, you see these two parts that are like this? Immediately after you cut, that's why we use this. Very good. So, the reason we do this is because if you let it without burning it, it will just create a big mess. So 1, 2, 3. So this was supposed to be 50 feet, and I got with less than I started with. So this one we're not going to use. So the one that you cut, that it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, And 6, this one, you're going to cut it in half. So again, you grab the 2 things that you have here and you start putting it like this, okay? And again, we cut, beautiful. And again, we burn. Very good. So we're going to start with either 1 or 2. Now, it's time to make big decisions, okay? So what are the big decisions that we're going to make? We're going to make the decision which one is front, which one is back, which one is left, and which one is right. So usually some sides have a flat area here and a bump here. So that makes the work easier for us. One side is flat, the other one has a bump, so makes it easier. If your side doesn't have a flat one or doesn't have a bump, you can check by doing this test. If it goes like this, that's the bump. If it goes like this, that's the flat one. This is the flat one, okay? If it goes the same from left and right, then you can choose whatever. Okay, so so that's what you do. Okay. Now, grabbing one part of this one, we're going to put it. Let me make. I hope you can see. Let me just hold myself. Okay. So, like I said, we start to make decisions. We take a little bit of tape. In this case, I'm going to use the red one. The reason I'm using red and black alternatively is because I want you guys to know which kind of tape you're going to be using and when. So, cutting a little bit, you're going to make what you can have in 2 fingers. You're going to make a little bit of a loop. A little bit of a loop right here. Now, this one, it can also be measured. Oops. It can also be measured. Can you see? It can also be measured by the middle of the side going to the top and going there. So it's about this size. And this loop, we're going to put it here with tape. Again, it's going to be down the middle of the area that we choose that it was the flat area. Okay? This was the flat area. This was the round area. So, once we get into that one, we're going to put it down the middle. It's going to be down the middle from here. Some people like to put it on the side. Some people like to put it in the middle. I like to put it in the middle so when I grip, it's going to be staying there. If you want to put it on the other side, your grip is going to be probably a little bit thicker. I like to hide it here. But you can do either from the center or from the side. The next one that I'm going to wrap, I'm going to do it on the side so we can decide later which one is better. Okay, now we have our tape. And the reason I'm choosing black is because if it shows later a little bit of tape, it's going to be black. It's not going to be a very big difference. So, first part we cut out, because I don't need this. Thank you. And I measure from this area to this area. So it's roughly about this. So it's roughly about this area right here. Okay? And I cut it in half. The thicker, the thinner you want is okay. Now, this one is also slippery. So that's why I recommend using crazy glue to just tighten it up and keep it like very nicely. If you use double side tape, it's very easy because you put one side here, and then when you start wrapping it around, it's already getting very tight. So whatever you want to use. Okay, so big decisions now. We go into the middle, we put it very nicely, and we're going to put it very tight all the way up. Making big decisions right now. And putting it as straight as humanly possible. And putting it right here. Okay. So it should look something like this. Now again, I told you to decide which one is left, which one is right. Why? Because to differentiate which one we're going to be using when we practice, this one is going to be turned to the left or this one is going to turn to the right. It doesn't really matter. But I already made a decision subconsciously because I put this one to the right. So when we work with the right side, everything is going to be moving right. Okay? So this one is right, this one is right, this one is right. So we're going to start going here to the right. Okay? Now, a lot of people like to put the himo as close as they can to the yoko. I don't like that. I want to have at least one finger between the yoko, the flat area, and the start of the himo. I'll explain that later, but that's my preference. Okay, I'll explain it right now. That's my preference because when you grip it and it's close to the yoko, you tend to put your thumb higher. So if it's here and you have no himo, then your thumb is always going to be here. So I recommend don't put the himo too high. But again, if you want to put the himo very high, that's your decision. Okay. Now, before we start rolling, it's very important to, with your nails, start pinching the cord and start straightening it all the way so it will not become tangled. Okay? You can do that 2 times so it will not become tangled in the end. See how the little end is curved? That's because we don't want this to happen in the middle. Okay? Don't worry about the end, we're going to cut it. Okay? So, what did we say? Everything right, 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 right. So we start going to the right. Okay? And every time you go like this, you're going to be pushing down and you're going to be compacting it. So it becomes straight and tight and straight. and tight and straight. And this is where you should be having like music or someone to talk um, with, or just so in the meantime, while I'm doing this, I'm going to be doing some shout outs to my friends, followers, and other people that might be looking at the video. So um, special thanks to Heather for getting me this rope, the Himo. Special thanks to Maelo. And Sri, you also commented on my post and asked me to put a video. So thank you, this one is for you. El Troncox también quería ver un video o escuchar mi voz. Entonces, para que te guste, te lo digo en español. それでも日本人の友達もちょっと挨拶でよろしくお願いします。皆さんが楽しみで新しいの紐がこれが作ってやってみてよ。So at this point it starts getting a little bit tired. You're talking to yourself like I have been for the last half an hour, and you might get tired, so remember to push it down, to keep it close. And from now, if you see that somewhere is becoming like loose or is not getting the proper tension or is getting tangled, keep doing this with your nail. See? And continue wrapping it. Okay. So, like I told you, right, this is all about making decisions. Your thumb, the length of your thumb should be used as a guide to stop a little bit. Also, if you are a little bit OCD like me, if you are a little bit OCD like me, you can start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we're going to stop around 22, 23, 24, and we're going to stop at 25. Now, when we stop here at 25, again, like I said, decisions. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, very good. So from here, the width of your thumb, 25. From here, cha-cha-chan, we're going to put this tape here. And we're going to put it just here so it doesn't move. Okay? We're going to put it here. Don't cover all of it. Just cover until number 25 and keep it there. Now, why is this important? Because from here, from number 25, the one that we put in the top, and this is the most critical part of doing this, we're going to release this one, okay? And we're going to put it here, leaving enough space that this one is going to be able to have a loop here, okay? Small loop is okay, big loop is okay. I recommend the same size of the subabdomen, okay? And we're going to put this one down here, and we're going to put it with the tape, okay? So your tape is serving two things. One, to keep it in place, and second, not to become everything undone. So from here is the big moment. Keeping this one here, we're going to start going again. So let me remove the tape. Very good. And we're going to continue putting here 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and we're going to stop at 31. Okay, make sure that is tight, but this one not too tight. Okay, now let me give you a close-up of exactly how it finished. So see, we have the loop, we have this one coming to the right, and we have this one. Now, the tail that it was here is going to go over, this one, and we're going to put it down, all the way down. Now, this one is going to be coming down when I pull this one. So be careful, because we're going to be cutting, okay? So let me just go sit down. So, once I put it over, you're going to see that there is remaining a little bit, still remaining a little bit. Don't worry about that. If you want it tighter, you can do it tighter. If you want it looser, you want it looser. So from here, that's where we're going to be using our pair of pliers. We're going to grab this end right here, and we're going to put it down. And it's going to come down and straight. And we're going to be putting it as low as we can and as low as we want. Now, sometimes you're going to get something like this, okay? That's why we need our multi-tool. You're going to get a Allen? Well, no, you're going to get a screwdriver, and you're going to put that bump a little bit up. So this one comes all the way down, and it becomes down. Very good. And again, you have your pliers, and you put it down. So again, you grab it, you put it down, and then you put, I don't know if you can see, you put both of them. Now, if it's becoming loose, if you don't like the way it's finishing, if you feel that I don't like it, something like this is the time to make decisions, okay? So, the first decision that we're going to make here is to cut this, where is my, I'm sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here. There we go. So, we're going to cut the top one. First, we're going to cut the top one going outside. Don't cut in, you're going to cut yourself, and you're going to cut the wrapping, you're going to be cutting out. Okay? Now, this area that stayed here, this is where we're going to use our super glue, and we're going to apply a little drop, keeping it here. Close it, we don't want to make a mess. And we're going to let it dry there. Now, the second one, we're going to cut again. We're going to be cutting up. Now, you're going to see that it's a little bit like not cool. So you can do either two things. One, put a little bit of gum, or burn it. So this white part here, the more you keep training, is going to be disappearing and is going to be using. Now, remember that I said that you were going to choose one that it was going to be right side or left side. This one is going to be our left side, right side, sorry. And we're going to be holding it like this, okay? And to keep things very nicely, we're going to add a touch of glue here and a touch of glue here, so it will not become undone. Wow, powerful stuff. So in the end, this is the end result. I'm going to do the next one. I'm going to try to do it, and I'll show you the finishing in a picture.